Hello guys, this is Roger Gamer 06. How's everyone doing today? Today is another exciting book review. Yes, we got two more Witcher books. Came out today, as a matter of fact, two more. And they are Baptism of Fire and The Tower of Swallows. Great book, fantastic covers. But before I begin with this book review, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. It does help me out a lot. You'll leave a like. So I know my previous book review, I've getting some pretty good views on it, and I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. So, yeah. Here we are. Two more books. This is a hardcover, of course. And you see Geralt and Dandelion. And if you look, you got an elf that's fixing to ambush them. And judging by, you may not be able to see it, but she's got war paint. So I'm thinking she's a Scoia'tael. They're a band of non-humans or bandits. Or she could be a druid or druidess. So, yeah, here's the cover. And this is a green. You know, Blood of Elf was red. And the Time of Contempt was purple, I believe. And this is green. Here's the spine. And it's by Orbit. Now, they also did a fantasy fantasy book. But I meant to say they also did paperback trade a while back. And one thing I forgot to mention, and maybe I did in my previous book review, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but one thing I was kind of slightly disappointed was it's not numbered. You don't know which books to read first. So, you know, the paperback trade does have it. It's numbered. So, but these don't. So, you know, I mean, I read these books, so I know. But for those who are new, and you're buying these for the first time, you're not going to know. So, but anyway. So, I'm going to read here's the back. Same thing. It says, fire purges and hardens. It must be passed through. Ainula, oh gosh. That's the Elvish language. In your tongue, it's a baptism of fire. So, they got it in Elvish language. Right here. And apparently that means a baptism of fire in Elvish. So, if you look at the flap. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the dust jacket off to be a lot easier. Okay, so here's the dust jacket. Here are your flaps. And there's the author himself. Of course, this is $30 in US and $38 in Canada. And, you know, if you guys, you know what? I'll read it to you. It says, The Witcher is supposed to be a defender against the powerful and dangerous monsters that prey on men in dark times. But a deadly coup within the council of wizards has left Geralt gravely injured. Dark times have fallen upon the world, and Geralt is helpless until he has recovered. While war rages across the lands, the future of magic is under threat, and those sorcerers who survive are determined to protect it. Ciri, heiress to the throne of Centra, seems to have vanished, until a rumor places her in the Nilfgaardian court preparing to marry the Emperor. Injured or not, Geralt now has a rescue mission on his hands. So, it says in the boxes, Baptism of Fire is the third novel in the Witcher saga, following The Time of Contempt. Okay, so it does say it. That's really cool. This is jacket illustration by Scott M. Fisher. So, very cool. Your dust jacket. Now, if you guys watched my previous book review on these, you know we have quotes. And that's what I will say this. The positive is each book has different quotes. Like, it's not the same thing over and over. So here it says, we enter the world as a minute part of the life we are given. And from then on, we are ever paying off debts to ourselves, for ourselves, in order for the final reckoning to tally. Ethne. I can't remember who that character is. I think it's an elf. So, and of course, we have the map. So, very cool. And of course, since this is green, the map will be green. If y'all watched my previous book review, Blood L was red. So it was red, and the time of contempt was purple, or blue, or maybe it was blue. No, I think it was purple, and it was purple. So right here it's green. And then on the other side, you have the Great Sea. Very cool, awesome book. I know I've mentioned this before. My only disappointment that they are not illustrated like The Last Wish was. So I don't know why these books are not illustrated like The Last Wish. It's on the cover, which I guess I can't complain, because this is a good cover. I love the cover. Very nice. So I'll put this back together, and then we're going to look at the Tower of Swallows next. So bear with me. And here we are, the Tower of Swallows. And man, do I love this cover. Just look at it. Very nice. There's the Tower of Swallows. For those, I thought this was Geralt at first, but it's not. If you look closely, it's actually Ciri. Because if you read the books, she rides a black mare. And sure enough, that horse looks black. So that is definitely Ciri. And you can see that she has short hair. Yeah, that's definitely Ciri. But what I did like about, and I didn't notice at first, is the background. See the skeleton riders? And there's the Wild Hunt, which we see in the Witcher games. Very, very cool. I love it. And of course, this is like a yellow, kind of like an orange color. Here's the spine. And the back. And it says, the elf Avalak marked our all and spake. This is Tor Zeriel, the Tower of the Swallow. This is the gate of worlds and the threshold of time. Feast your eyes on this sight, man, for not to everyone, nor always, is it given. Yeah, I noticed, it says the Tower of Swallows, but in other countries it's called the Tower of the Swallows. So the word "the" is missing in the the west side, where I live. So just kind of want to point that out. And of course, same picture. So I'm going to remove the flap and let's see the quote on this and see what it is. I'll be right back. Alright. Here is the flap. And of course, $30 in the US, $38 in Canada. It says, hunted by friends and foes alike, Siri has taken on the guise of a petty bandit and lives free for the first time in her life. But the net around her is closing. Geralt the Witcher has assembled a group of allies to rescue her. Both sides of the war have sent brutal mercenaries to track her down. Her crimes have made her famous. There is only one place left to run. The Tower of the Swallow is waiting. The Tower of Swallow is the fourth novel in the Witcher saga following Baptism of Fire. So it does let you know at the end of the flat. So that's really cool. So, and let's look at the quote. As you can see, it's yellow. Very nice. The spine. And the back. So the quote says, "It is better to go forward without an aim than loiter without an aim, and with surety much better than to retreat without an aim." And that is by Regis. He's a vampire. I believe Geralt first meets him in the third book, which we just reviewed, Baptism of Fire. He's also in Witcher 3 DLC, Blood and Wine, for those who are curious. And then here's the map. As you can see, it's more of an orange color. And then, of course, the back. Very nice. Let's see here. There you go. And this is translated by David French. I don't know. Jacket illustration by Rovina K. It's spelled C-A-I. So it's different people that does the cover, which is really cool. And of course, see, they use the same picture. You know, he was in the other books. I mean, why can't they use different characters or just a random person? You know, that would have been better, but. And of course, you have the inside map. It's black and white. And, you know, the Tower of Swallows. It says it on the top. Because the paperback trade says nothing. It doesn't say the title of the book. And it doesn't have the author. It's just blank. The hardcover, they added though. That's really cool. So, yeah, as you can see, it's not illustrated. And I forgot to show you the inside of the third book. I apologize. Hang on one second. There we have it. And then Dandelion, which again, we've already seen this picture. I wish they would just make random pictures every time because it makes it exciting. And of course, your black and white map and the book. You know, it has the title and the author. So, alright. Alright, guys. That was Baptism of Fire. Nope, I'm sorry. The Tower of the Swallows and the Baptism of Fire. So, you got, what, books 3 and books 4. Yeah, I think that's right. So, anyway. Great covers. You know, really like it. It's just, you know, I wish, I mean, I'm glad that the covers are illustrated, but I wish they would have done it throughout the whole book like they did with The Last Wish. But, you know, But I will say this, you know, I mean, again, great covers, but also I like how they do different quotes on the book. You know, when you take the dust jacket off, I do like that a lot. That's really cool. So there you have it. 2 more books to add to my collection. What do you guys think? Are you gonna pick these up yourself? The next book, I think it's The Lady of the Lake, and that's coming in November. I don't know what day that's going to be, but I think it's coming next month. Now, I don't know if it's going to be 2 books again, or if it'll just be 1 book. No, I think it's 2, because Sword of Destiny, I believe, is coming out like December 12th, I think. I apologize. I have a scratchy throat. But, yeah, so I believe we're getting 2 more books. Yeah, I need to Lay the Lake and Season of Storms. And then in December, we're getting Sword of Destiny. So, of course, I've already got them pre-ordered. So, y'all know me. When I get it, I'm doing a review on it. So, I hope you like this review, guys. This is the Retro Gamer 06. Again, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Leave a like. It does help me out a lot. I do appreciate it. You guys have a good week. Hang in there. I know it's only Tuesday, so we're getting there. So, alright, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.